What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Malik, and we are about to learn the 4 corners. Woo! We out here on a hot day, man. Had to definitely rep the brand, you know. We got embroidery, custom hoodies, and regular hoodies coming soon, so stay tuned for that. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Malik Thomas, and we're back with another video today. We got a tutorial today, and I'm going to teach you how to do the 4 corners. That was 8, but hey. So the 4 corners is something that I created about a year or 2 ago. It wasn't really a JB fundamental, but there wasn't an easier way to explain how to do this technique. So I just decided to make it easier for educational purposes to call it the 4 corners. It's basically when you do the shin to calf connection in the front and the back on both legs. And this is more so of a thing that you would do in like a freestyle moment on a straightaway. But you know, before we get into the tutorial, you can greatly support the channel by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and sharing it with a friend who also wants to learn the JB style as well as other skating techniques. If you want to take it a step further and support the channel even more, you can give thanks with the button below and leave a donation. All funds go to the channel to make the channel a better place for you all. Better quality, better equipment, better environments for skate tutorials and lessons. You get what I'm saying. Thank you guys for participating in this tutorial. Let's go ahead and get into it. We are going to be learning how to do the 4 corners today. So the 4 corners is a set of moves that I gave the name the 4 corners to, for the simple fact that there wasn't a name for it. People were just like, oh yeah, you just do this, you just do that. So I'm like, man, why don't we just call that set of moves the 4 corners? And so I did. I created the 4 corners to kind of be able to explain to other people when you are teaching or doing a workshop on the JB movement and leg work and the fundamentals. So now when you are doing the 4 corners, you have 2 to the front and 2 to the back, 1 on each leg. So with your left leg, you can do your left corner to the front, making sure your shin and your calf is connected. All my weight is going to be on my right leg when I have my left leg lifted. The same thing applies when you lift your right leg and cross it over. Make sure your calf and shin is connected and all your weight should be on your left leg. So when you're doing the back, you're basically just simply crossing over, and it should look like a slight 4, and you're pretty much just kind of cuffing it behind your skate. And same thing with the right side, you are doing the same thing, just kind of cuffing it behind to where it looks like it is going to be a number 4. So I'm going to show you the same thing I just did in another angle. So we have our left corner that is going to cross over, all my weight's on my right, and I'm going to place it down. And I also have my right corner, I'm going to cross over, all my weight is on my left, and I'm going to place it down. Every time you do this, your leg should be lifted off the ground. Whichever leg that you are doing a corner on, it should be raised off the ground, crossed over your other skate, as shown. And same thing goes with the back. So, you know, I'm making a slight 4, but I'm also still crossed over and cuffed over. And same thing with your right leg, crossed over and cuffed over. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. I'll give you guys more tips down the line at the end of the video so you guys can kind of have a little bit better of an understanding and some tips and tricks that you can do when doing the 4 corners. So step 2 is not really a step in these since it's like a freestyle move, but this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna show you variations that you can do. So when you're doing variations, you can do more than 1 tap. You can do 2 taps, 3 taps. It just depends on how you feel when you are freestyling. So for example, if I do a 1-2 in the front, that's left leg, right leg. Once again, I'll do it on the side, left leg, right leg. And if you are doing it towards the back, you know, you kind of tap, tap, or you can do a double tap, 1-2. Same thing with the other side, 1-2. You know, shout out to my brother Patrick because he has a lot of people doing that. He's one of the innovators of creating that triple tap when people are always doing this move. Yes, my brother Patrick made that. Just freestyling with the 4 corners and, you know, kind of add your own swag, your own passion to it. So you have your 2 front variations. You can do left leg 2 times, right leg 2 times. You can triple tap to the back. And you can also use this to go into other JB moves as you are skating. This is just a one-on-one of teaching you guys how to do the four corners. So now some tips I want to give you guys on trying to do the four corners is do not rush it. Number one thing is to not rush it. Make sure you're going with the flow of the music. Make sure you vibing out. You're staying on beat. Make the freestyle creative. You know, if you do it left, and you know, you come to a right, you know, just make it very creative. One variation that I can say that'll help you with a little bit that I'll also be teaching at my workshops when you guys want to attend is coming to your left side, stepping down and transitioning to your right. So now I just went from a front left corner to a right rear corner, and I'm going to bring it around and I'm in a right front corner. I'm going to step down. I'm going to be right back at a left rear corner, and there you go. That's going to be a small variation that you can practice and learn whenever you have free time. So I'm going to show you guys a variation of me doing it while I'm rolling. So if I'm coming over, front corner to the rear, crossover, to the rear, crossover. Yeah. So now you kind of see a little variation that you can do. Another tip that I give you guys when you are doing a JB style is to slow down. It's not a rush. It's something that you're supposed to vibe to. You're supposed to feel the music, become one with the music, and you're supposed to just be tapped in with your skates. You gotta fall in love with it. You gotta be able to get the rhythm and emotion of it. Now, rhythm is something I cannot teach. You have to just naturally be a dancer, or you have to just naturally know how to flow and stay on beat. That's something that you have to teach yourself. So when doing a four corner, just see that as the middle part of your freestyle or in a routine. When you see people making up routines and stuff, and they be doing stuff like, oh, they'll do one move and then they'll go into like, you know, doing like a whole bunch of other stuff into like a step back, you know, that is basically the four corners. That is basically mixing it up into doing a whole lot of different stuff. It's all about being creative and showing freedom of expression. Another thing I want to tell you guys about doing the four corners is simply just, but other than that, that is how you do the four corners. All right, guys, if this tutorial was helpful for you, you know I'm not gonna say much. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with somebody who wants to learn JB. Put this video on loop, and make sure you hit that bell so you never miss a video upload, because I'll be dropping so much content this summer. I've been waiting for these hot days, man. Y'all know Chicago got all 4 seasons, so it's kind of hard. We can't go outside when it's snowing. We gotta be in the rinks. And I can't make videos like this in the rink with the music blasting like this. If you want to support the channel and help a brother out, and when I say help a brother out, man, everything that y'all give to me, I invest it into better quality, into my channel, into giveaways, so everything is being used in a good manner. There's a thanks button at the bottom if you go right before the description where you can like the video. Give thanks. Everything is appreciated. But only give thanks if you feel like this video helped you out to learn a little bit of JB and helped you on your JB journey. Without further ado, thank you guys for tuning into the video, and I'll see you guys later.